Humans have many different types of fear, but if you've been around them as long as I have, you'll find that there are only two types of fear that really matter. And it's very important to know for certain which is which. Because one type of human fear makes them comatose and manageable, and the other, while also being a truly fearful sensation for them, is very, very different. Let's say you've abducted two humans, and each of them is the different type of fear, for example. Yes, all the traditional theatrics are deployed. They are in a dank, filthy cargo bay. All the lights are off, big giant scary chitters in the distant corners. All the windows to outer space creak and hiss as if about to break out into the void of vacuous space. There is even a black hole looming outside. For added effect, the ship lurches randomly as if suffering titanic unforeseen collisions. They are both very afraid. There are two types of fear. Again, two main types that we care about. One type is abject terror. The human curls into a ball, tucking its knees under its chin, becomes disassociated and gets lost in a 1,000-yard stare. The other human is also pale and sweaty, but there is a distinct difference. Rather than curled into a ball, it is crouched down into a baseball catcher's squat, and its hands are feeling around the floor as its head pivots wildly about, in apparent terror. Now, one of these fears is useful and handy to obtain, even worth the effort of hyperdriving near a carefully visually cultured black hole to arrange for. The other fear, well, the other type of fear is going to hurt you. Very, very badly. Far more than you would ever have guessed or imagined possible given the circumstances. The difference is pretty obvious. The one feeling around, though admittedly very jangled and jumpy, is the dangerous one. To those telepathically inclined, the difference can be heard in their inner dialogue. I'm so screwed, I'm so dead. This can't be happening. I want to go home. I just want to go home. Is quite distinct from, I'm so screwed, I'm so dead. This can't be happening. I want to go home, Hey, is that a crowbar over there? One type of fear may never have noticed it in a dark corner. The other type spotted it as if it was gigawatt illuminated with big shiny golden arrows pointing at it. That kind of fear is the most dangerous to anyone that may have brought that fear about. Or stood next to the guy. Or caught a glimpse of on the same ship as that guy. In fact, I've strived to have the dangerous fear completely renamed in our lexicon of human terms. I think one is abject terror, certainly, but the other should be called not fear, but rather masterful tool use psych-up. Because, oh my, the focus and ingenuity that can be found at those times, at great cost to ourselves, our faces, our ships, our star bases, etc., has been well documented. Even though the human is indeed still feeling great amounts of fear, there is a knife edge of focus to it. Everything is crystal clear because it simply has to be right now. Everything is in slow motion. That human is to be put in a timeout for absolutely as long as you can manage. There's just no getting close to one in that state of mind. Hope your ship was built with reinforced compartmentalization. The fear is still tightly gripping their stomach. They're just forced to do something about it. The thing with humans, though, is that it is very difficult to assess beforehand which human will trigger which type of fear. One might think that choosing the smaller and objectively weaker human female would be a wise choice for the more docile fear. One would be gravely mistaken. The female, who may have grown up with 6 older brothers, is already primed to most certainly be the most dangerous type of fear, when, as they say, the shit gets real. No, I will not be discussing the Jennifer incident at this time, but the scorched and bent crowbar can be found in the display at the Human Artifact Museum in Cultural Research Station 224B. Next to the dodecagillion galactic credit bill for the extensive cost to repair the station, attributed to its phenomenal use. If you are truly interested in witnessing just how fearfully masterful tool use can get. Hey everybody, thanks again for watching. All the things I used in the video are in the description below. If you have a story you'd like to see narrated, please let me know and I'll see if I can contact the author and we can make that happen. Thanks again. And remember to look up and seek the stars.